Hello everybody, I'm Chris Provost, this is my wife Amanda, you're watching Park Pass, and today Amanda says we're gonna raw dog a video. I don't even know what that means. She says no edits, if people stop we're just gonna keep it going or we're going for it. So you guys, today is one of the hottest days of the year. We're gonna talk to you today about what you do when you come to Disney and you are in one of those heat waves. How do you deal with it? What can you do? How do you escape the heat, and how do you handle this? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. It is going to be a hot one to get over to be 100 degrees. We were told that as a day of filming this will be the hottest day at Disney, but in the next couple days, every day is going to get a little bit hotter. So we have to figure this out and kind of figure out how to deal with the heat. First thing, umbrella. Now this is like a big deal. So when we went to Hong Kong and Tokyo, it was a whole sea of umbrellas, and that's where Amanda saw that and she loved that idea, and she's like, this is it, I love this. So she bought this umbrella. You can buy it I think on Amazon. It's got a little reflective top, and it works wonders. Oh, hold on. There they are. Main Street Players, I love them. Some of my favorite, great music, so I love it. They're awesome. All right, back to these umbrellas. So you can buy like an all black one, works well. These ones with the reflective coloring on the top, like silver, they push the heat away, and it makes a massive difference. When you are literally out there like that, when you're walking around and you have that, it causes shade and also doesn't let the heat get through. It's like 10 degrees cooler in the, we have to go in the store because I have to get one of these things. It's like 10 degrees cooler in the umbrella, so you definitely do that. The other thing is like sunscreen. You're gonna have to sunscreen it up. Now, your sunscreen, you have to put it on 15 minutes before you get into the sun. Did you know that? A lot of people just come here and then they start putting it on. Put it on before you even get to the park, the sunscreen. Now, I'm gonna find these cooling towels. I purchased many of them, but I learned actually, somebody showed me the proper way to wear a cooling towel. So I'm gonna get a cooling towel, there they are, and I will show you the proper way to wear it because I've been wearing them wrong. So I'm gonna have to hand this phone over to Amanda because we are not, and we're just gonna keep going here.
Hi. Okay, I'll turn you around. Oh wait, I can't turn them around. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, how are we gonna do this?
I don't know.
So we are gonna have to make edits. Okay, guys, we are gonna make edits. Amanda's like, don't do any edits. Just try to go straight. Okay, this is a cooling towel. It's about $20. You don't have to use this Disney brand. You can use pretty much almost like even a dish towel would work fine. They dry really fast. You get them wet and you wear them, and around your neck, you wear them over your head to help you cool down. And I'm going to show you the proper way to do it because I've been doing it wrong this whole time. So let me go get this.
Yay!
You can stop it.
Oh, we are gonna edit?
Oh, we are? We're gonna keep going? All right. Well, then you have to not show me use a credit card. You have to
okay, I won't. I'll show some nice merchandise. You guys, this is crazy. We've never done anything like this before where it's just maybe what would be considered a completely terrible video, but that's okay. It's fun. If you can't take the heat, get out of Disneyland. Hottest day of the year. I'll go show you some of the Halloween decorations, which is weird feeling like Halloween time when it's so hot, but this is pretty normal for California to have these big heat waves at the end of summer, and Halloween time at Disneyland is my favorite time of the year, and I love the merchandise. I actually bought this and I love it. I'm so excited to wear it, but you can't wear it today because it's 100 degrees. Let's keep going. I'm showing my feet. Whew. How's this video? Are you guys seasick yet? Are you motion sick with all of the crazy twirling? And I'm trying to do this backwards and I actually cannot even see what I'm filming. So we're just having a wild ride. Okay, there he is. Enjoy my feet so I don't get other people's faces in camera.
I will edit that. I'm just walking around aiming the camera at the ground.
Yes, because I didn't want to show other people's faces. I was getting privacy.
All right, here we go. I grabbed it.
You're here for the wild ride, Chris. It's like Mr. Toads.
You're here for the wild ride? All right, so you have to hold this. Hold this while you throw this away. Not really. Hold that. Okay, so now we have a cooling tower. Just threw it in the garbage away. Here it is. It's a cooling tower. Now, you go to a drinking fountain, which is was one way to do it. So I'll show you how to do that here. Or really, here's a hot tip. Hot is you go to a restaurant, you ask for some ice water, and when you get the ice water, you dip it, you pour it over, and then you got a cold towel, and that's what you want is a cold towel. So, but you can also just use, as you see here, they going through the Main Street vehicle. I'm just gonna take us right to the drinking fountain and get this wet in the drinking fountain, and then show you how to do this. All right, yeah, we had to make an edit there. Sorry. So, okay. You just get this wet. Drain it out a little bit. Now this is how most people, a lot of people, they'll spin it up like that. That's fine. And then a lot of people, they wear it like this to cool down. That's how most people wear it. That's not the correct way to wear it, I found out. So let me show you the correct way to wear it. Most of the time people are in t-shirts, so it's a little bit easier to do than what I'm doing. But what you want to do is you want to put it this way, and then you want to tuck this down your back. So I have to button my shirt a little bit more to show you this.
Take it off.
Okay. So you go like this, you tuck it down your back. Almost like an ascot. It's like this. That'll keep you really cool. Then the water, it runs down your back, and it kind of keeps you nice and cool. So this is the best way to wear it. If you're wearing a t-shirt, it just goes right down your back. For little kids, it's the best way to wear this. They don't, because little kids, it falls off, they're whipping around. You go like this, you just tuck it right there around their neck. It keeps them nice and cool, and then the water kind of runs down the back, which also keeps them cool. These don't last forever. They actually, you have to keep not refilling them, but keep getting them wet because they dry out real quickly. All right, let's keep going. All right, so now I've got my little ascot, and the other thing that you want is water. Water. And this is like the most important thing, and you need to stay hydrated. And if you don't, you're gonna get headaches, you're gonna get cranky, and by the time you realize you're dehydrated, it's too late. So like it'll start hitting you in the afternoon, and you start getting a headache, and you're like, oh gosh, I don't feel very good. And so then you start drinking water, and that water won't really start helping you till the next morning. So you have to hydrate. So we bring what we have here. We bring just like, this is like a little, our own refillable bottle, and they have lots of places that you can go and refill these, and you just keep refilling them and drinking them. If you don't have a refillable bottle, then you're gonna have to be buying water because it gets so hot, and you just need to keep drinking. And particularly your little ones, because they don't think about it. Just keep having them every time you get in line. Have them sip some water in the line. Every time you're right as you get off the ride, have them sip some water. It makes all the difference. In fact, I'm gonna do some right now.
And
I'm gonna sip some water.
Secret tip.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to open it for you?
What's the secret tip?
Is the restaurants can give ice water. They'll give you complimentary ice or water.
Oh yeah.
So if you're near a restaurant, you can go get some ice.
Hi, how are you? Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Yes,
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Let's just get adjusted here. All right.
Okay, and then this is water.
Pinky out.
You've got to remain hydrated. That is the single most important thing, and a lot of people don't. And then once you don't, you get cranky and ornery and headachy. Dehydration is the worst.
It's terrible. And if you noticed, our bottle is Goofy and Walt Disney World, two of my favorite things right now. Love it. And Chris drinking from my Goofy Walt Disney World water bottle. So I guess that's three of my favorite things. All we need is just our son, and it would be perfect. Oh my gosh.
All right, guys, we're gonna go get a. See, you know how I did this? It's already almost dry. It doesn't. You have to keep replenishing it a lot. You can wear it like on your head, like if you wanted to, you can wear it. Sometimes I've worn it as a bandana, and it keeps you kind of cool, but it's almost dry. Okay, so now, of course, we have to get Amanda popcorn. Let's do it.
One popcorn coming right up. Beep beep. Come to mama. Babe, I can't believe you just dropped one.
I know.
That is like gold.
I know. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, we got Amanda some popcorn. We got a little Powerade. It already needs to be wetted down again. All right. Now, the obvious tips, of course, are rides, and everybody's gonna tell you to wait in for It's a Small World. It's a Small World is great. The only problem is if it's a long line, then you're waiting out in the heat for it. If you are really overheated and you need to get into a cool area quickly, then you want to just go into a store. Go into any of the stores on Main Street, or even, any of them, and all the stores are air conditioned. So you walk into any store, that'll immediately cool down. So if you start getting a point where you feel like it's too hot and it's getting to be too much, just duck into a store real quickly. That'll help cool you down. The other one, of course, is Tiki Room. We're walking right by Tiki Room. Tiki Room's a great one because the outside waiting area is shaded and they have a little bit of entertainment, and you get a Dole Whip, and you can take the Dole Whip. So I used to not let you do that a long time ago, but you can now take those Dole Whips into the Tiki Room and you can sit in there and it's nice and cool and air conditioned as well.
Another tip about the stores is Disney California Adventure. You can walk like the whole Buena Vista Street from one end to the other and stay inside the whole way.
Yeah, you can. And almost at Disneyland too. So you do. In fact, we're going to go into a store here at Adventureland because it is hot. It's hot, hot, hot. And we're going to get Amanda situated with her popcorn so she can relax and enjoy it. And the second you walk in the store, you can feel it. They have an air wall. So they have what's called the air wall. Air at the entrances, they have cold air that blows down really fast. So that way air doesn't get blown out. So you walk in, you feel it go right to the air wall, and it is nice and cool. It feels really good in here. Okay, so here's one of the other things though. The umbrella, I can't recommend the umbrella enough, but in America, not a lot of people have umbrellas. So sometimes people do little side-eye glances at you. But what you can wear is hats. Hats make all the difference. So you come in here, you see all the different types of hats they have here, particularly in the adventure store, and you get these hats. I love these types of hats. They're like bring a lot of shade, and that is because you don't want to do an umbrella, then definitely do a hat. So yeah, it's true. Amanda, do you mind it when people look at you funny when you have an umbrella?
No, not at all. Not even a little bit, because I'm cool as a cucumber.
It's true. She loves her umbrella. She carries it with her everywhere we go. She always has the umbrella out. And at first I was like, oh, I don't know. It makes a world of difference. I think everybody should have one. It's awesome. All right, so here's the other thing. There's the Lightning Lane, also known, it used to be called Genie Pass. Now it's called the Lightning Lane Multi-Pass. I have a whole video. If you don't know how to use that, you can watch that whole video there. On hot days, I recommend it even higher than normal because you aren't standing outside waiting in the hot sun. You can kind of wait inside the store until your time to go back. All right, so here's some other things that you can do. You want to get here early on the days it's going to be hot. You'll know, like using the weather app, whatever, how hot it's going to be. So get here early. And also, if you're at a hotel that's close by, this seems natural, go take a nap. Now, I get this because what happens though, as a dad, we've spent a lot of money for our family to be here on vacation. And so we're trying our hardest to squeeze out every time that we can, like every little ounce, because we don't want to, it's a lot, it's expensive, and I get that. And so sometimes we're like, oh, do you want to take naps, or do you want to go back to the hotel? Are we wasting our time? Usually it's beneficial if you do, because you go back to the hotel, even if you don't take a nap, the kids can kind of go swim, you can kind of rest for a little bit, and then you come back in the evening and you stay till park close, and it's late at night, and it's awesome. So that is, yeah.
If you stay on property, you get 30 minutes early into the park. How are you?
Oh, and if you stay, so we're talking about like coming here at the night, and then night, stay till close because it's not quite so hot in the evening. Makes sense. And then also, if you're staying at an on-property hotel, like a Disneyland hotel, the California Grand or the Pixar Pier, you get an extra 30 minutes to come in early, so you maximize that time. It's not quite as hot, and it's easy for those hotels. It's easier to go back during the day because it's not as far, but it's way more pricey. So there's benefits, cost analysis on that for you guys. Yeah, it is. You guys can see I'm sweating.
I'm sweating. Can you see sweat on my back yet? What's happening?
No.
Not yet? Oh, it's happening.
Amanda doesn't sweat. She glows. You guys, this is so embarrassing. She had popcorn in her hair. I can't take her anywhere. So, okay. The other thing you do is just look for shows. So they have, like in Fantasyland, they have like this little storybook area. Go in there and watch the show. They have and shows are great because you can sit down and you feel like you're getting entertained, but you're also getting your batteries recharged in a hot day. So that is.
PhilharMagic is wonderful.
Oh, PhilharMagic, that's in
cool.
Disney California Adventure. That's really a good one, Disney California Adventure, to do as well. So
And animation.
and the Animation Academy, the Animation Station, Animation Academy. It's on Main Street. No, it's on in the Hollywood Studios. You go there, and that's like you go inside and cool down in there, and then you go do an art class, and it's another good way to cool down. Plus, even it doesn't matter if that's a really good one for little kids, because they're like drawing, they're learning how to draw, and they're gonna be super entertained. But as an adults, we get kind of relaxed in the nice cool air. All right, now Tiana's Bayou Adventure is not open here in Disneyland yet. It doesn't open until November 15th. But they do have a water ride here, water attraction where you get a little bit wet, and that's Grizzly River Run. It's interesting though, Grizzly River Run is just such an interesting attraction because during the hot days like this, it's gonna be like a 75-minute wait. So that's why the times you wanna use your multi-lane pass to get in a little bit faster. But then during the cold months, it's like a 5-minute wait because nobody wants to get wet when they're cold. But that is one ride you can ride to kind of cool you down. And be aware though, they have removed all the lockers there. So you just gotta take all your backpack and stuff on the ride to do that. So, or buy a locker on Main Street or Buena Vista Street if that's something that's important to you. They do have ponchos, but what's the point of wearing a poncho? Because you want to cool down. You want to get wet.
Hey, let's get a pineapple.
Oh, we're gonna get pineapple. Okay, we're gonna get, it is hot, we're gonna get a pineapple slice here. And this is just like a little juice beverage they have here. I've never even seen it. It's a hibiscus juice beverage. It says shake before you drink it. I'm like, that sounds good on a nice hot day, a little hibiscus lemonade.
The pinky is out again.
Oh, because I'm classy. I don't even know what this is, but we're gonna try it. Nice and cool, Minute Maid. Was it Augustus? Augustus? It's not Agua. Is it Augustus Fresca? I don't know.
The pinky is out. Whoa, he is still going.
That's so cold. That's delightful. Now, I want to hear down in the comments down below, what are some things that you do to cool down? I have another video on how to beat the heat, and I go into way even more detail. We weren't really planning on doing this video on beat the heat today, but it is so hot, we felt like we had to talk about it because we don't want people, sometimes they come here, they're not expecting it, we don't want to ruin their vacation. There are a lot of good things that Disney does to help you beat the heat as well. What other tips do you guys have? Put down in the comments down below. All right, we've just left Disneyland because we have a lot to do today, guys. We have so much to do. In fact, we're going to do Amanda and I are going to see the Anaheim Angels play the Los Angeles Dodgers in baseball. I'm going to do a video about that because I know this is more of a Disney Channel, but you know I love baseball and I got to show that because we're going to be rooting for the Halos over the Dodgers. I know the Dodger fans are going to come at me, and I love you too, but you love me, but it's fun to have this baseball rivalry. Now, there are a few things I wish Disney did a little bit different. I'm going to say this, is that, oh, and also, by the way, we're doing a hotel tour. Amanda and I are going to go check out a whole bunch of hotels. Hi! Okay, so there are a few things I think that Disney could do a little bit better in the heat. It's just some small, I'm not complaining, but maybe some helpful insight, not even criticisms. I noticed at Universal Studios, they have like misters. Like if you're waiting outside, they have little misters or little fans going back and forth. And I appreciate those so much. Disney doesn't have anything like that. And I wish that they did. I wish that they had that. For example, Avengers Campus, I love Avengers Campus. I think it's really cool, but it gets really hot there. There's not really a lot of shade to hang out in Avengers Campus. If they had maybe some misters or something like that, that'd be nice. And I know that Disney doesn't probably like it because they don't like the aesthetic of it. But I think we're getting to the point, it's getting so warm that we kind of need it. Maybe they just do portable ones. That's just my thought. Or just fans in the line, have nice little fans to help cool it down because it gets super, super hot. All right, so.
Other things are canopy spaces, like canopies.
Oh.
Like canopies. Like
Yeah.
Avengers Campus is just land of the sun.
Yes, like a awning, a cover would be awesome. So Okay, guys, we have a hotel tour. We're gonna be doing some of the coolest hotels around Disney. Also, right now, because we want to talk about this, but what I'm gonna tell you, make sure that you look at the date on your calendar, because the deal that I'm about to tell you it's going to expire just like in 3 weeks. So this is only gonna be applying for the next 3 weeks. But before we get to that deal, I want to hear what you guys think Disney should do to help battle heat control. What can Disney do to help with the heat? It is hot. It is so hot, and so and I mean, like, if you're not used to the heat, you're coming from like Minnesota, and you don't get this heat, and you come down here, you're gonna be like, how do I handle this? So you're gonna need some little tips like this. People from Arizona come up and like, whatever, I got this. Same with Texans, but anyways. It's not as humid like Florida. Florida's humid. Okay, back to this amazing deal. So you call 1-855-GETAWAY, 1-855-GETAWAY, or click the link down below. And right now, until September 26th, you can get Disney tickets for almost 50% off. It's not quite 50. It's basically 48% off, right? Almost 50% off. But you have to use them by September 26th, and it has to be a 3-day pass. So if any of you are thinking like a last minute getaway trip, you're like, hey, I want to get away, let's go down there, take our kids, or maybe just you, or take your significant other, and you just want to go down to Disney and get away on a cheaper price, go call that one number, because you're not going to find better prices, but you have to use it by September 26th. And so that's just the kind of deal on that. But I think it's such a good deal that how could you almost not do it?
Sometimes those last minute trips where you just like wake up and you're like, okay, we're doing this, we're booking it, we're going. You can surprise the kids, you know, get them ready like they're getting ready for school, and instead be like, we're going to Disneyland. Things like that sometimes are the best trips, and it really makes those core memories. So since those tickets are so cheap, I highly recommend grabbing them now.
That's what I did a couple weeks ago with my son Miles. He and I went to Disney, and it was just the two of us, and we enjoyed the day, rode as many rides as we could, and just ate a lot of food. And it was one of my favorite days I've had in Disney in a long time. So anyways, I gotta find a spot here. I have got to get out of this heat, guys. I'm gonna find a spot.
Here, have my umbrella.
Oh, right.
Great.
Here.
Feel better?
Yes. All right, but I have to talk to you guys. I gotta find a little spot where I can sit down and talk to you. So let me find a spot where I can focus all my energy on you guys. Hang on one second. She's eating the pineapple. It is hot. You guys, I can't even begin to tell you how hot it is.
I'm so embarrassed. This whole video, you've just shown me like eating in the background. Like my mouth has just been full.
Well, it's okay.
Chomping away.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I apologize.
Nothing
my
wrong with that.
Have not been good.
Nothing wrong with that. All right, guys.
You should have cut me out.
Never. All right, guys. I'm gonna get to the hotel, and then we are gonna get ready because we got to go to this baseball game tonight, and that'll be tomorrow's video. I'm gonna try to show you as much as I can. Just go to this baseball game. It's gonna be great. The Angels versus Dodgers, and it'll be a lot of fun. We're also gonna kind of cool down a little bit, and then I have a moment to talk to you guys. So we'll be right back. Whoa! Holy cow! Did you hear that? That startled me. There goes a paramedic somewhere. Hope whoever it is needs it. It's gonna be okay. I will say this though. So here we are talking about this. And I just asked Amanda. I was like, babe, because she's a Walt Disney girl and I'm a Disneyland guy. So she loves Walt Disney World and I love Disneyland. Well, we both like them, but
if I had the choice, if Chris, which is weird because I used to not be this way. I used to be like Disneyland 100%. But something clicked and like switched with me. So if Chris gave me the choice, Disney World, I wouldn't even think twice. I would be like, Disney World, let's go to Disney World. I know.
But which one for the heat? Would you rather be in Disneyland or Walt Disney World for heat?
Disneyland.
Florida heat or California heat?
California heat.
Yes. Sorry, Floridians, don't be angry at us, but yeah, your heat is really bad. So it's just the humidity. Yeah, but it's a dry heat here, Sarge. So.
What was that?
Okay, guys, let's get back here to the hotel that we're staying at. I'm getting it ready because we're going to be doing a hotel tour, and then we're also going to be showing this hotel we're staying at, and we're also going to be doing the baseball game. But before we get to that, I just want to take a quick moment and talk to you. I know right now that somebody is listening to this right now, and you think, this isn't for me. If you're thinking that, it is for you. I know that there's somebody who feels underappreciated at work. I know that somebody listening to this right now and maybe struggling in a relationship. Or maybe there's somebody struggling right now because they can't find a job and they want to work. Or maybe somebody's struggling right now because they're suffering with a little bit of depression. And if any of those apply to you, I want you to know that you are amazing. And I appreciate you. And you make the world a better place. You absolutely do. You are awesome, and you make the world a better place. And don't forget that. This world is just filled with so much noise and so much static. We don't hear it enough that we're awesome. And you are awesome. All right, guys, I'll see you in tomorrow's video when we go see a baseball game. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. It was so hot at Disneyland today that I felt like I burned off my biscuits. It was over 100 degrees and it was super, super hot, but it's super, super fun. I still like being at Disneyland. I don't really care where I am. If my wife is with me, I don't care how hot it is because she is also really hot. Also, to our Patreons, thank you so much, guys. We couldn't do these videos without you guys' support. If you'd like to become a Patreon, have your name on the screen, click the link below.